Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Peak to Middle School. My name is Narwhal. I'm here with Kyle.
Hi.
Kyle, today is a very exciting day
Why is it an exciting day?
because we both have works of art to share with the world.
We do. Mine was from probably when I was like 7.
And mine was from last night.
Okay. Beautiful. Do you want to start?
Yeah, so basically, if you guys don't know, Kyle said that if he got like 15 comments, he would sing a song. And he did. He sung his heart out.
Crushed it. Absolutely crushed it.
People loved it. People were honestly really happy that you stuck to your word and you tried your best. Like,
I'm a man of my word.
we got some comments saying, wow, he actually put in effort.
Yeah.
So
I could have gone harder, but I didn't want to like yell, you know.
you didn't want to like make people have tears of joy.
Yeah.
You didn't want them to be sad.
I'm not trying to bring people to tears, you know.
Yeah. That what I just said didn't make sense.
What did
I
you
said
say?
tears of joy, and then that would make them sad. You don't want people to look sad on the bus listening to PIMS and start crying.
That's
Tears
true.
of
That's
joy.
a bad look. If you're crying and then someone sees your phone and it's our podcast, that's not. Unless you're laughing, crying. But if you're just crying, like if I've moved you to tears in any way,
Yeah.
that's not a good look.
Yeah. Also, we have a third guest here. It's the zit on my nose. He's just in full effect.
What'd you name him? You're just gonna like you bring it out in the obvious. So
Billy.
Billy.
Yeah.
Billy's it.
Because I'm thinking of Billy from Stranger Things when he turns into that evil demon thing. Possessed.
Billy from Stranger-
Billy, the older
are you
brother.
watching that right now or something?
No. I haven't watched it in like a year.
Is that the dude with the bullet?
It's Maxine's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he turns evil, and it's like
Yeah.
this little guy.
The moms love him.
Yeah. So like, see, the boys might not like him. I don't really like him. Like, and I'm siblings with him, but the moms love him.
Did you hear my?
Yeah, that was bad.
Apparently, I went an entire episode without a voice crack.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, yesterday we posted Kyle's voice crack compilation.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. So if you guys want to go watch that, it went up yesterday, and it is something for the ages.
I'm afraid to see it.
Yeah.
I don't want to know how many times my voice is cracked on this podcast.
It's funny because like I haven't even sent you like a little teaser
No,
or anything.
I'm going in blind to this.
Yeah.
I've like sent a lot of clips in, but
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, guys. So let's just hop into this. Basically, I told you guys if we got 19 comments, I would recite a heartfelt, emotional poem about your guys' choosing. And someone said they wanted me to write about hating old ladies.
Which John does. John despises the elderly women.
No, listen, I don't hate old ladies, but I'm an artist.
How do you
and
feel about
artists? Got to
old
do what they
ladies?
got to do. Oh, I mean, I think I'm pretty indifferent about old ladies.
They're just kind of there.
They're there.
Like, yeah.
I don't love them. I don't hate them.
You see them and you're like, yeah.
But
Walking down the street.
as an actor and as an entertainer,
You're an actor now?
I am. And a poet, I am gonna go, in full effect here.
This kid does all forms of art.
Yes. So, this is titled "Old Ladies."
Okay.
They're so frail and flimsy, foolish and feeble. They think they're so cool, but they don't have a nickel. Because they spent all their money on shitty perfume. And also the chemo.
Oh my God. Okay.
Old ladies. Don't get me wrong, they make some good cookies.
They do.
But so can I, because it's so fucking easy.
No, but there's always that little extra ingredient they throw in.
Hey,
Sorry.
their grilled cheese is the bee's knees. But so is any grilled cheese, because it's literally just bread and cheese.
That's a good line.
Old ladies. They're so slow and stubborn.
Fucking slow.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to compose myself.
All right. They're slow and stubborn.
Okay. They're so slow and stubborn, cold, yet have heartburn. Every time they leave our sight, they may never return. Now, I think we all are starting to notice a pattern. Old ladies. I hate them. I hate the way they look, the way they smell, the way they scream, "Oh, help, I fell!" I hate Michelle, Giselle, and Chanel.
The fuck is named Giselle? That's old.
I hate the way they're always unwell, and especially their inability to use Excel.
That's true, dude. No old woman can use Excel.
And okay, hold on. Can I redo that part?
Yeah.
Because I need it in full effect here for the ending.
Okay.
Oh, old ladies. I hate them. I hate the way they look, the way they smell, the way they scream, "Oh, help, I fell." I hate Michelle, Giselle, and Chanel. I hate the way they're always unwell, and especially their inability to use Excel. I think they should all burn in hell.
Wow! Congratulations, John. That was a poem for the ages. Wow!
Thank you so much, dude. Honestly,
there's no old women named Giselle or Chanel or Michelle.
There's a Michelle.
There's a Michelle.
No, there's no Giselle.
Giselle, you gotta wait for the only Giselle ever.
I'll be honest. I wrote Giselle the first time, and I was like, I don't think that's how I spell it. So I looked it up, and the way I spelt it was gazelle. Was the word gazelle, and it showed a bunch of animals. Can I read it through one more time? Just so we can kind of, and can we stop and so I can explain kind of like my thought process on some of these bars.
Sure, we'll go through it.
Okay. So I just want to say I'm really proud of that. I did that in about like 20 minutes.
A lot better than I expected. I'll be honest.
This rhyme schemes were pretty good.
Yeah, you were spitting some bars out there. That was pretty impressive.
Thank you.
You could probably rap that.
Yeah, no, and I'm not sure, but I was talking to Matt about it. I didn't want to tell you, but he's gonna create like a little faint background music, like really peaceful, quiet something, so we can add to the effect.
Okay.
Okay. Old ladies, they're so frail and flimsy, foolish and feeble. Now, I don't think feeble fits that thing at all. I looked up the definition.
Like weak, right?
That's what I thought.
That was like dainty, like I feel like when you're feeble, you're like hungry and weak.
See, I thought it was like weak too, but the definition says, oh yeah, lacking physical strength.
Yeah, they're not strong.
Oh my god, so that fits perfectly.
Yeah.
Foolish and feeble. Okay, they're so frail and flimsy, foolish and feeble.
Flimsy. What?
Like,
lady just woo.
No, they just like have no muscle, dude. You ever see their skin? How stretchy it is?
Yeah, it's floppy maybe.
Yeah.
Flaps for arms.
Okay. They think they're so cool, but they don't have a nickel. Most old women.
Why don't they have a nickel?
They're pretty poor, dude.
I mean, there's a lot of rich old ladies.
Yeah, but there's a lot of poor old ladies too.
Okay.
This is just generalizing a specific group of old ladies.
You're going after the poor old ladies.
Yeah. Because they spent all their money on shitty perfume.
And chemo.
And also the chemo.
That's sadly true.
A lot of them go broke because they get cancer.
Yeah, that sucks.
All right. I think that was the weakest of my three stanzas here.
Yeah, okay.
Old ladies. Don't get me wrong. They make some good cookies.
They do.
But so can I, because it's so fucking easy.
I would love to see you make cookies, and I would compare it to my grandma's old cookies.
No, your grandma's cookies are pretty fire, but like anyone can make a passable cookie.
All she did was follow the recipe on the back of it, like chocolate chips bag.
But isn't that weird that everyone can make the same recipe, but everyone's cookies taste different?
Well, yeah. I mean, it probably depends on your oven and like, I don't know, maybe the size of your balls, cookie balls.
Oh, like what?
Yeah.
If like The Rock makes cookies, they're just way better. Probably has huge ball or small balls if he took steroids.
I mean, he definitely took steroids. I don't know if that affects your dong or your balls. Yeah. Can't say.
All right. Don't get me wrong, they make some good cookies, but so can I, because it's so fucking easy. Mm-hmm. Their grilled cheese is the bee's knees.
Have old people made you a grilled cheese?
Well, sometimes in art you have to stretch for metaphors, okay? Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes you write a song called Stephanie, and it's just, I know a guy who wrote a song named Stephanie, and it's not about a specific person named Stephanie. It's just
the name.
It's just like art, and it's about relationships.
Step on me.
Yeah.
Stephanie, step on me.
Exactly. He's getting stepped over.
Okay.
So their grilled cheese is the bee's knees, but so is any grilled cheese, because it's literally just bread and cheese.
That's a good line.
That was a good line. Matt said that stanza was his favorite.
Stanza, wow, good word.
Thank you.
Nice.
I am a poet.
That's a word that has slipped my mind, but it's back in my brain now.
Haiku?
Yeah, I know haiku.
What other poetry words? That's about it.
Yeah.
Old ladies, they're so slow and stubborn, cold yet have heartburn.
They're always cold. I mean, if you move that slow, you'd be cold too. Your blood's just not moving.
I thought that one was really good because like the contrast of cold and then heartburn.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn.
It's like a what's the word? Meta? No, not a metaphor.
It's meta.
No, it's What's like the opposite where it's like big shrimp?
Oh.
Allegory? That's
Something like
probably
that.
wrong. Automatopoeia?
We had to learn all those poetry words.
Yeah, personification. I don't know.
All right. I was going to say cold yet have sunburns, but then I was like, that doesn't really fit. And I'm happy that I ended on heartburn instead.
Yeah, heartburn's better.
Every time they leave our sight, they may never return.
You're not wrong.
You know? You never know when that day is going to come.
That's true with anyone, though, too.
Yeah, true. Now, so this was kind of my bridge, okay? So this was like a separate line outside of the stanzas that's going to tie it all together, okay? Now, I think we all are starting to notice a pattern. Old ladies, I hate them. I hate the way they look, the way they smell, the way they scream, "Oh, help, I fell."
That's a good one, too. It's like, shut up. You fell.
Yeah, dude.
Get up.
And how come every time they fall, it's so life-threatening?
I know. God. It's like, stop breaking your bones. Catch yourself.
Drink some calcium.
God, do some curls or something.
Something,
get some
man.
muscle on your
take some
frail
creatine,
old body.
Dude.
Yeah, take some.
By the way,
creatine,
I've heard
Grandma.
creatine's actually like old people should take creatine.
Really?
Yeah,
Bulk
it's like
up?
a big thing to help them like stay strong and not get all feeble and
I'm
flimsy.
gonna take creatine. I'm gonna be juiced up when I'm 85.
Yeah, you should.
Because at that point, I'm just gonna take steroids because I got nothing else to live for.
Yeah, your penis is already tiny.
It already doesn't work.
Yeah.
By that point.
Okay, I hate Michelle, Giselle, and Chanel. I hate the way they're always unwell, and especially their inability to use Excel.
Yeah.
That is a bar right there.
Did you start with Excel or did you start with Giselle?
No, I started with
Unwell?
the way they look, the way they smell, and after smell, it all rhymes.
I see.
I
was like, where the fuck did you get Giselle from?
Yeah, no, see, you didn't even notice my rhyme pattern,
No,
dude?
I did.
You gotta appreciate it.
Well, okay.
The way they smell, the way they scream, "Oh, help, I fell." I hate Michelle, Giselle,
well,
and Chanel.
that line was so long ago,
I know.
and we had talked, and I forgot.
I hate Michelle, Giselle, and Chanel. I hate the way they're always unwell, and especially their inability to use Excel. I think they should all burn in hell.
Every old lady ever should burn in hell. So you think your mom should burn in hell when she gets old?
Hey, man, art is art. I'm just the messenger here.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't choose it. It just comes to me, and I just give you what the universe gave me.
I can't wait for the long message that we're gonna get about someone saying you need to respect old people.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Someone who says that like their grandma actually died recently, and they're really upset about it. Well, guys, my grandma died a month ago. Okay. It's fine, okay? Jesus.
Obviously, we're not telling the truth, or we're not.
No, that's all accurate, dude.
Yo, you want some stickers? First of all, before I read my thing.
We could put one sticker up in here after the show.
Yeah, all right. Sweet.
Wait. So, first of all, before we transition, overall thoughts, score.
What's our scale?
Like 10 was your song performance. 10 out of 10. What was this? Like 11 out of 10?
No, for sure not as good as my song. Like a 7.
Okay. I'd beg to differ. We can let the fans decide.
Okay.
So if Kyle was perfection, what was this? I need you guys to comment that. And if you're on one of the audio streaming platforms, I think you guys should check out YouTube. Go subscribe. Get us to 2,500 subs.
Booyah.
Now, Kyle, you brought something that is a surprise to me.
This is a poem, if you will. Don't read it, please.
Okay.
This is a journal that my sister somehow found. It's a Harry Potter Hogwarts journal that I don't remember ever seeing in my life, but apparently I had been writing in it. So I guess this is my handwriting. So this is
now. When we say a journal, is this like a guided thing? Like it tells you what to write, or is this a bunch of blank pages?
So like each page has a different starting thing, and then I think you kind of add to it.
Okay.
So it says the first one, the mark of a wizard. It has like lightning bolt scar on forehead. Pretty good at Quidditch. Good at flying. Not so good at potions. And I wrote, I don't play Quidditch, whatever. And then I wrote poop nuggets. I spelled nuggets wrong. Or poop nuggets. And I like applesauce. That's the mark of a good wizard.
So the wizard doesn't play Quidditch.
Yeah.
He likes poop nuggets and he likes applesauce.
Correct. Hogwarts finest. We got Ron, Hermione. And then I put in Kyle, Dad, Mom, not Karina. And I put my 3 cats, Eddie, Licorice, and Lucy.
Let's go. Rest in peace.
Yep.
That's sad.
Wizard wear. 3 sets of plain robes, plain pointed black hat for day wear, protective gloves, black winter coat, and I wrote poop.
Dude, I love how nothing has changed since then. Like, it's
The same
best
things I
answers.
would have said. All right. Required reading. The Standard Book of Spells. A History of Magic. A Theory of Albert Waffling. Eating pancakes.
Yo, you don't like pancakes
I don't know.
anymore.
Yeah, that's
something
true.
happened between then and
Yeah.
now.
I
I
got
got
like
falling out.
I had a falling out with pancakes. Okay. Prize-winning spells. Wingardium Leviosa. Alohomora. Applesauce.
Dude,
Poop Nuggeto.
oh my god. I'm
keep
starting to
spelling
notice a
nugget.
trend here. Did
Uh,
you spell applesauce correct?
Yeah, but applesauce. I wrote it as one word. I don't
That's actually impressive because, well,
know. This
not
looks like
really.
probably like 4th grade handwriting, if I had to guess. Could be 3rd.
4th grade.
I spelled nugget wrong in all of my
Poop
sentences.
nuggets.
Yeah, this is a big one.
All right.
Okay. Never get caught without your wand, cauldron, telescope. And I wrote applesauce, pancakes, chips, poop, crackers, explosives, stuff, things, objects, I don't knows.
So wait. Let's actually break this one down. So this
Yeah.
was things to not get caught with.
Never get caught without.
Oh, without.
Without. Never. Don't have your applesauce, chips, pancakes, poop, crackers.
Hey, well, so poop. That's accurate.
That's good. You don't want to not have poop.
Yeah. So you said chips and crackers.
You got to have them both, apparently. And you have to have your explosives and your stuff, things, and objects. And I don't knows. Okay.
Wait, what is that?
I don't knows. I
Oh.
don't knows. I don't know.
Okay.
I wrote it. I don't know.
All right.
All right. God, I wrote in this entire journal.
You also just wrote all over the page, like you didn't write in any organized manner.
Well, there's like stars of where I
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not that psycho. Okay, next we have pets only a Gryffindor could love. Snowy owl, rat, dragon, dog, cat, pancake. I had listed my cats again, Eddie, Licorice, Lucy, and I wrote Kyle.
What's really cool is that this gives you like a little dive into your past, and we've learned that you really loved applesauce and pancakes
And poop.
poop nuggets. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't ever think I liked applesauce, though. I think I just maybe thought it was funny.
I
Like, this is
guess.
what comedy was to me when I was in 4th grade. This was
Hey,
my
this
version
is
of
comedy
comedy.
gold.
This was my podcast. Every good wizard should get every flavored beans, chocolate frogs, Drubal's best blowing gum, applesauce, pancakes, waffles, and cats and poop. It's just
I think you knew like
I'ma see if
you
I
knew
can-
like 7. Whoa. You knew like 7 words, dude.
All right. No wizard can have enough chocolate frog, wizard cards, gold galleons, pancakes, applesauce, chicken nuggets, waffles, and me.
And Kyle wrote me on the entire page.
Yep.
So his ego has not gone down since then.
Again, as you could have guessed, the House of Hogwarts, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Stafford, Dad, Kyle, Eddie, Mom, Waffle, Pancake, Applesauce, Lucy, Licorice,
Those were Kyle's cats.
Ghosts of Hogwarts, Nearly Headless Nick, Bloody Baron, Peeves, me, Karina. Yeah, all right. So if you can guess the rest of the pages.
Oh my God, you quit.
Oh, I
you
stopped.
gave up.
All right, well, we can keep going.
Well, let's fill this one in ourselves.
Okay, we'll fill
This will
one
be
in.
the last one.
All right, Hogwarts, other teachers.
And actually, this one's not fun.
This one's not fun. Okay. I don't know what that says. I think that's a spell.
Oh.
Patritrifus totalis. Creatures too magical for words.
What does it say so far?
Centaur, unicorn, and phoenix.
Hmm.
I think we could add applesauce. Maybe pancakes. Poop nuggets.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot's on there. Yeah, I'd put Bigfoot on there. I'd even put John on there.
Yeah.
Like
Old ladies.
You were old ladies. I'd put them on there too.
Becky. That's who you said you were on Halloween.
I would agree with that, dude. Some Why is there so many pages of just things that people could have written down?
Because it's for little kids like you who liked writing poop nuggets, but you clearly got bored.
My dreams for the next magical year at Hogwarts.
Whoa, let's do this right now.
All right.
Our dreams for the next magical year at PIMS Podcast.
Fucking success, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Million followers.
Mega famous.
Super
rich.
Rich. Just
like a mansion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
a car?
That'll come true. I'd like a car, sure. I have a car, but
we'll get a company car. We'll put the PIMS logo on it, and it will be a smart car.
Drive it down. That's a good look.
So anytime we get in a car crash, you and I, like, we'll be driving together. We'll get in a car crash. We'll both die, and then PIMS will just be done. It'll be sweet.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. Well,
Yeah.
There you go. There's Harry Potter's Hogwarts Journal, written by me.
Thank you, dude.
I hope we all learned something.
No, dude, this has been a very educational and inspiring episode.
I think that we've learned that old ladies, there's nothing good about them, and that there is so much to be used with applesauce, poop nuggets, and pancakes. Like, you can use them in so many different categories. Spells.
That's true,
pets,
dude.
like anything you
the
need.
Possibilities for applesauce, chicken nuggets, and poop are limitless.
It's kind of the Swiss Army knife of things, I would say.
No, that is true, though. Like, if you're I'm not even trying to be funny. If your creativity is vast enough, you can do so much with a chicken nugget.
Yeah.
Think about, like, you can eat it. Okay.
You can use it as bait to catch something bigger.
Yeah. You could play with it. You could draw a face on it and play with it.
Yeah, you could play. Yeah.
You could roll them down a hill and race your friend's chicken nuggets.
You could probably make love to it.
Yeah.
You could find a way.
Smell it.
You could smell it. You could snort it.
Snort it.
You could
You could throw it.
You could throw it.
You could juggle it.
Yeah. You could use it as a weapon. You could throw it at people. That's a lot of things.
That's 11 so far. We could keep going.
Nugget. Yeah. You could sell it.
Oh my god. You could trade it.
You can train it.
Train it.
You could walk it.
Walk it. You could lift it.
Yeah, you could get big. Do your nugget curls.
You could
this is like 16 things.
This is 16 so far.
Shit.
Let's try and keep going. Let's get to 20.
Let's get to 20. You could put it up as a decoration.
Oh my god. You could paint it.
You could podcast with it.
You could podcast with it. You could take a photograph of it. Oh my god, we're still going.
You could you could sing, you could do a duet with it. It could play the drums while you sing.
Well, I don't think it can play the drums. That's not realistic. Come on.
Well, okay, fine.
It could be your audience when you're learning to sing.
Mm-hmm. You could paint a picture of it.
Yes. That's 23,
It could be your
guys.
best friend.
It could. 24. There we go. Kobe. Wow. See, guys, so if anyone ever tells you, you can't do something or you think you're bored, you're just not getting creative enough.
Definitely not. That's creativity.
Yeah. All right. Well, what a start. What a start to an episode so far.
Okay, I have a question for you. A little bone to pick with you of sorts.
Whoa.
Not really, but we're gonna call it that.
Okay.
So you were complaining that you were sitting all day, doing whatever the hell you do.
Yeah.
You bought a standing desk, right? You can stand at your standing desk.
Okay.
You didn't buy a standing desk to sit at it.
I understand.
But it seems like you did. You
Okay.
spent the extra money to buy a desk that you won't stand at.
It's not that I have not stood at it. I just don't frequently stand at it.
Why not?
Well, first of all,
do you
we
want
need
to have bad
clarify.
posture?
For
Okay.
people who don't follow us,
All right.
they should follow us at PIMS Podcast.
Do it.
I put on the story asking you guys, how many hours a day do you think you spend like sitting/laying down?
Yeah.
So how many hours a day are you not standing? And I tried to think, and it's like actually really crazy to me. I really think I only stand for like 1 to 2 hours a day
Really?
because I'm sleeping, right? 6 to 8 hours I'm sleeping. I wake up and I usually edit. Like usually I work a bit right when I get out of bed. Maybe a couple hours. I'll stand when I make breakfast and stuff. So maybe that's like 25
You don't bring
minutes.
a chair into the kitchen while you cook? That's good.
I don't. So I'm standing for like maybe 25 minutes then. I'll go back upstairs. I'll keep working. Kyle might come over. I'll stand for like 2 minutes while I walk downstairs
John greets
into the
me
studio.
John greets me in a wheelchair and he wheels himself into the studio. His motor scooter.
And then we sit down here. We sit for an hour to 2 hours doing this.
Yeah.
Maybe another 1 minute of walking back into the house. Sit back down again.
It takes you a minute to walk back into your house.
Well, I don't know. I'm being generous here.
Yeah, you are being generous.
Then after we record, I'm going to work so I clarified, there's times I spend editing the podcast, but then my job is editing. So there's a whole lot of sitting down at the desk.
You could totally stand.
Which you're right. I could change it.
I am right.
I could add 6 to 8 hours of standing throughout the day if I just pressed a button and raised the desk up.
I bet you'd be more tired too.
That's the thing.
So you go to bed easy.
I thought the whole standing desk idea was going to be cool. And then I've done
Standing
it
sucks.
and I've stood at it for an hour editing and my knees were just nah.
Bro, you got to get a yoga ball.
See, my mom tried that at her job and she was like, it sounds fun, but then you realize you have to balance the entire fucking day.
Good for your core.
Yeah, no, it's a good workout, but that just sounds when I edit, I want to be sitting like this. This is my prime posture.
That explains your posture,
Yeah,
dude. Dude, and during the playoffs, every time the Lakers would call a timeout, they would roll out a yoga ball and Rondo would sit on it.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That was sick.
I saw that.
I respected that.
When you game, do you have bad posture?
Yeah. It depends what game I'm playing. If I'm playing Warzone, I'm more upright. If I'm playing 2K, it's more relaxed. Then the legs come out and I sink in my chair.
Yeah. Isn't that weird how, dude, I'm the same way. When I edit, I have terrible posture, but when I game, you feel like you almost have to. You have to have good posture. Well, I mean, you're either way, if you're on mouse and keyboard or a controller, there's something about just being locked in.
Yeah, it's like a being an athletic stance.
Yeah.
When you're playing a sport, if you're standing upright, you're not going to react well. If I'm having bad posture, my reaction time's not going to be the same.
Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, I could raise my standing desk, but I choose not to because I'm a lazy bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And then after I'm done working, sometimes we also have the other podcast, which, by the way, go check it out, guys. Not a Sheep. It's been growing a bit recently because we've been interviewing some big music artists, and it's been really fun.
Wow.
Then I'll sit for another hour to 2 hours with Matt doing that, and then I'll come in, and I love to watch Netflix with my family, so then I'll lay on the couch, and I just realized the only time I'm standing is when I'm cooking or when I'm at the gym.
You got to do more standing. Get up. You could set a timer every 15 minutes and get up and do some aerobics, maybe some jumping jacks.
Yeah, no, that would be good.
Yeah.
And more stretching, dude. I've been doing shim. I've been doing
You've been doing shim?
I've been doing shim,
Nice.
dude, a lot, and it feels so good.
I'm going to start doing him pretty soon, too, when we move in.
Yeah. There's not going to be a whole lot more privacy.
Yeah.
Whole lot more time to do whatever you guys
A lot
want.
of time to do.
Yeah. He showed me literally one stretch to try and fix my
I bet he did.
to try and help my posture and I just have a fucked up back, I think.
What's the stretch?
I don't know how to describe it, but you lay on your side. The one he showed me at his house. And I've been doing it before I work out, and then after my workout, I feel so much better. I just feel wow, my back isn't crumpled over anymore. And
That's
it
good.
feels good.
I feel like the only time I have an easy time having good posture is if my back is sore or I just did back. Because then
Yeah.
I feel I can feel when my shoulders are pulled back, then it hurts, and that's good.
Yeah, and you're
And,
focused
that's
on
where
it.
I should be.
Yeah.
I can feel it more. That's
Dude,
when I have good posture.
But the fact that so when I sit normally, this is me normal.
Yeah.
This is proper
I mean,
posture.
you're kind of sticking your tits out a little bit too much.
Yeah.
I think also part of it is bringing your chin back is what I've noticed. Yeah.
Yeah, but I gotta lean in.
That's
I
what
gotta
I'm
talk
saying,
into this
dude.
mic, dog.
I have to talk into this mic, so naturally I'm going to be like this.
Yeah. Check out YouTube, guys.
For our posture.
How many hours a day do you think you spend?
Depends if I work or
sitting.
not. If I'm working, I'm up and moving around a lot, and I have to walk to the bus and home from the bus, which fucking sucks, but
How long of a walk to the bus and then
it's 10 minutes to the bus and then stand at the bus for maybe 10 minutes, sit on the bus for 10 minutes, and then a 5-minute walk to my work.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say I'm probably walking around 4 hours
A day?
maybe. No, probably
Or
more.
at
Honestly,
work,
most
4
of my
hours.
of my shift, I have an 8-hour shift. I'm probably up standing or walking around 6 5 or 6 of the hours.
Okay.
So I'm up.
Good
and moving.
amount.
Yeah.
Good amount.
Especially when it's busier. But pre-quarantine, yeah,
Yeah.
I was up and moving a lot.
Cool. Well, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, you're right, Kyle. I did
I know
buy
I'm
a
right.
standing desk that I'm not utilizing to my full potential, and now I'm complaining about it.
Yeah. I
And
saw it
that's
and I didn't feel bad for you.
That's exactly what I love to do. Complain about things that are totally in my control, and I can change, but I choose not to.
That is one of humankind's most popular things, is to complain about things they have complete control over.
And it's one of the most annoying things as like an outsider.
Yeah, but we all do it.
Oh, yeah.
I complain about things that I don't even need to complain about all the time.
Kyle complains just for the sake of having something to complain about.
Because it's fun to complain about things
Yeah.
sometimes. It makes things more interesting. When you got something wrong with you, it makes things more fun.
Yeah. Or when you can just deflect something that happened to a different reason.
Yeah, it's like it's not because I didn't do it. It's because this other thing happened, so I didn't have time, but I for sure had time to do it.
Yeah. No. Dude, when someone says, like, I didn't have time for this,
Mm-hmm.
that's almost always not true.
Yeah. Unless you work like 2 jobs.
If you work 2 jobs and, like, have a kid, then maybe you didn't have time to do something.
Or if you just have a kid.
Yeah. But, like, most people, you got time to do whatever you got to do.
Yeah,
You
no,
just didn't really want to.
Yeah. For sure.
I have a question
Okay.
relating to kind of ghosts today. I mean, when you guys are seeing this, it's like way after Halloween, but it happens to be Halloween today when we're recording this.
Spooky.
Happy Halloween, Kyle.
It was very thanks. It was very spooky when we walked in and we were actually wearing the same thing.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
But John got embarrassed and changed shirts because I looked way better.
No, I changed shirts because I'm smart, guys, and I know that subconsciously when people see our Instagram feed, if there's too many similar colors and similar images, it's not as cool.
Yeah.
And they won't engage as much.
They won't engage.
Engage.
They will not
Fuck
engage.
me.
No.
But speaking of spooky and Halloween
Ooh.
and ghosts, if you're married to someone, then you die.
Okay.
Of course, like,
That's my
you
plan.
still love the spouse, like, as the dead person. Let's just say you're like a spirit.
All
You
right.
still love your spouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
After you die. But, like, you should also be happy for them if they can find, like, love again, right?
Aha. I see where you're going.
Now, if they start, like, getting railed by some new guy,
Yeah.
would you be jealous? Or are
I
you
don't
supposed
know.
to be jealous as a ghost? Like, that's my
question.
wife getting fucked. And it's like, but it's been like a year, so it's like, she's been lonely for a year. I
Yeah.
should be happy. I want the best for her. She's my wife. I love her, but I'm dead. Now she's just getting pounded, obliterated, just coming
Yeah.
so
I'm
hard.
getting the picture.
Are you happy as a ghost, or are you like jealous, or like, dude, come on?
It's hard to know. I've never been a ghost. I feel like maybe when you become a ghost, all the bad things about you leave. Like maybe when you become a spirit, when I think of spirits, there's good spirits and there's bad spirits. If you're an innately good person, you become a good spirit, and only the good parts of your brain register, and like you're not gonna
Yeah.
get jealous.
Oh, so you lose all sense of ego.
Yeah, maybe, because it's like obviously I can't come back. Like I can't really control this, and I guess I'm happy that she's just getting pounded by this dude. But
But like, if you're a ghost, you
I'm not
can
gonna
see
watch.
everything. I think you might though, because it's
I think
your
I'd
wife.
watch.
You got to
It's like, you
evaluate.
wanna look, what am I evaluating?
Well, you're horny, dude. You be a
Do
horny
ghosts get
ghost?
horny? They do in Scary Movie 2 or 3. or
Ghosts can
whatever.
get sad, so why can't they get horny?
How do you know they get sad?
I saw a movie called A Ghost Story on Netflix. Very good movie with Ben Affleck's brother, Casey Affleck. Very good movie. But
Very boring actor.
no,
Like
dude,
the most
he's-
boring actor.
He's won fucking Oscars.
Doesn't mean he's not boring. Actually, no, I take that back. Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage is not boring. He's the opposite of boring.
He's pretty boring.
He's a bad actor, but he's a fucking bro. He's so outrageous in like every movie. He's
Yeah,
a
but-
living meme.
Okay, sure.
Nicolas Cage is
Okay,
the
who else
opposite
is
of
bo-
boring.
No, you know who's boring is fucking who's the Owen Wilson's brother? The dude that's in Legally Blonde?
I don't even know his name.
Dude, he's so fucking boring. He's got brown hair, just nothing redeeming about him.
I can't believe you called Casey Affleck boring. That offends me, Kyle.
I feel like he's a boring actor. Like I can't think of any exciting role he's done.
No, he's an auteur actor. He's an artsy actor. He's one of those that he's not in like the entertaining film. He's not in like the blockbuster films. He's in the art films.
See, this to me is like when you say that this person is a bad player and I try to defend him and you're like, no, he's just a bad player. That's the same thing.
Well, yeah. So
now you understand.
I know. I get it, dude. I get it. And like, you're right. It's funny because like there's times when Kyle will try and explain like why this rando minor league player is a big deal.
Yeah.
And like no one really gives a shit. This is like Casey Affleck. It's like he's in all these amazing performances and they're these indie art house films. And Kyle's just like, dude, come on.
Nah, not about it.
Be honest though, out of the movies I've shown you that like you'd never heard of, I have pretty good taste.
I'm trying to think of what movies you've shown me.
I've shown you a good amount of movies.
You showed me Memento.
Mm-hmm.
That was good, but very confusing. That's a theme in John's movies.
They're good,
all
but confusing.
They make no sense.
They do make sense. You just gotta really focus.
I don't have the brain for that. Like, you know that.
What else? The fucking Hereditary. A lot of the horror movies.
Yeah, I mean.
Did you ever watch Midsummer with us?
No,
Oh.
you guys watched it without me.
Yeah.
Fucking bitches.
Yeah. I showed you that one, the really fucked up one about the Australian lady in Australia back in the day. They get raped and abused.
That was a terrible. Don't watch that movie.
No, it was a good film though.
Yeah, it was a good film, but
just fucked up.
Fucked up. Also, you showed me that one where Harry Potter's farting in the water.
Yeah. Swiss Army Man.
That's a weird movie, but it's kind of good. It's
that was after you got your wisdom teeth out. Before it was the day you got your wisdom teeth out.
No, we watched Superbad.
I never watched Superbad with you, dude.
We watched Superbad.
Kyle.
At my house?
We watched Swiss Army Man at your house the day you got your wisdom teeth out.
No.
Kyle, you must have still been high because
I'm pretty sure we watched Superbad, dude.
I am
at my house?
Kyle, I am 1,000% certain.
That didn't happen,
dude. What are you talking
There's
about?
no way that happened.
I come over to your house. You're on the couch, and I have the Snapchat of your mom putting the thing on your face.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yo, let's watch a movie. You were sort of still loopy, so my brain is more reliable here than yours.
Nah.
And we talk about, I'm like, oh, whatever. You didn't really want to talk because your mouth hurts. We didn't fucking watch Superbad, dude. Maybe
in my brain it was Superbad.
We put on Swiss Army Man, and I remember every 15 minutes I'd look over at you, hoping that you'd enjoy it, but I couldn't tell if you were laughing or in pain because your face was all fucked up.
Yeah, and then a day later I was in the hospital again.
Yeah.
But, look, that may have been true, but in my brain, I still remember it being Superbad. So,
did you watch Superbad when your sister got hurt?
No, we watched Shrek. Because I remember, because I have a video of somebody you once, and it's like zooming on her and she's singing along.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. No, maybe you watched Superbad, but it wasn't when I was there.
Okay, okay.
And we got dicks. You remember that? We got dicks. You got a milkshake.
That I remember.
And
I never was able to eat that milkshake.
You tried. I think your mom tried to help you too, and it just kept falling out of your mouth.
Couldn't do it. Dude, that's something that I'm so happy I never have to go through again is my wisdom teeth.
One of the worst experiences. I mean,
that was terrible.
Like, it was bad for me, and it must have been way worse.
My God, it was the worst ever. So bad, dude. Couldn't eat for like 2 weeks. Had to get 2 surgeries.
Super fun.
Lost 20 pounds. Looked like Jay Leno.
But look at you now.
Look at me now.
You should thank that mouth surgery, because maybe you wouldn't be where you are. You know, the butterfly effect, Kyle.
That's true. Maybe I would have died otherwise.
Yeah. Or maybe you'd be like 300 pounds now.
Yeah, I could have gotten real fat. Good thing I lost all that weight.
Yeah.
That I didn't need to lose.
Be grateful, Kyle. Speaking of our history together.
Yep.
As a couple. Would you say, this was like a really interesting thought I had last night. Like, I was editing the podcast.
You were thinking about us as a couple last night?
Yeah.
All right.
I was editing the Halloween episode where we're all dressed up, and
you were turned on by my wig,
basically. And there was a line where you were saying something, and I responded to you, and I said, "But I know you," or no, but you know me so well. And then I went on to say something else, but that line stood out to me.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, I think Kyle knows me really well. But I actually really thought about it. Do you think that you and I know each other, like, at our core, that we really know, like Like
I
the
need
other
an
person
example.
to their deepest level. Like, do you think we know how they really work? What drives them? Like what types of things kind of like set them off and what don't? And like,
I know things that set you off. I know.
but I mean like deeper than that. Like, do you feel like you really have known me long enough and well enough to know like the ins and outs of like how I work as a person?
I mean, probably not. I don't think you can really know anyone that well.
Really?
Well, I don't know. I don't think you know the depths of me.
Oh.
The deepest depths of me.
In what sense?
I feel like there's things you can't relate to,
Like what?
like how I grew up, I guess.
Okay.
There's like there's a big difference.
Yeah.
And like I'm trying to think. Like I feel like because of that I'm kind of a different, like I have different motives and I have different like things that make me tick.
Yeah.
Which everyone has different things that make you tick, but I feel like I have deep down I have like this.
And you think that part of you hasn't been explored yet?
I
I
just
think
don't
that'll
think
ever be explored or
explored,
shown,
like explored by you.
available to be explored by me.
I don't know.
Do you think certain things are always left at like
I'm trying to think.
hidden? Not hidden in like a
Not that
negative sense, but just like they don't see the light of day.
I'm trying to think. Like I don't feel like I hide it, but sometimes I feel like I don't show it, maybe, or like I don't talk
When you
about
say
it. I'm trying to think of what even it is. Like
that's the thing. Like when I'm saying it, there isn't really even a specific thing. I just mean like who you are as a person.
how would you describe me as a person? Who am I as a person? What makes me go?
Well, I just don't think that's something you can really describe in like sentences. I think it's just like
you just know it.
you
or
just
don't.
know if you know someone really well.
Yeah.
But I would agree with you. When I heard that, I really sat back and I'm like, I don't think, like, I think I know Kyle better than most people,
Yeah.
but I don't think I know him better than my sister and my parents.
Like better than you know your sister.
Yeah, like I think I know my sister and my parents better than you, but then you're
Yeah.
the next one on the list. But it's like, I don't know. It was interesting because I was like, damn, there's probably things that as like friends, you'll never learn. Not that it's like being hidden, but it's just like that you don't have the experience with them that you do with like a sibling.
Yeah.
Like the life experience is going to be different.
And like we grew up together, but we didn't like grow up together. You know what I mean? Like we didn't grow up in the same house every day.
Yeah, so there's things you
same
don't
family.
you don't get along the way.
Yeah. So that's why like, yeah, I would say I understand my sister better than I would understand you.
Yeah.
Because like I grew up with her, I know what makes her tick. I know it makes you tick too, but like I could make her angry in like 5 seconds. So easy.
Yeah.
But
So what's funny, you could make your sister mad.
yeah.
Like I don't like I know my sister but in like a different way, and I think it might be that I don't know what it is, but like I think you're a little closer with your sister than I am with mine.
Yeah.
And maybe it's the age difference, or maybe it's
And
just
it's only 1 year.
I know, but I don't know. For whatever reason,
I think we're closer because of how we grew up though.
yeah, that's probably part of it too. But like it's funny because you talk about like, oh, like you get on your sister's nerves easily.
So easy.
I don't like have that thing. Like my sister and I don't have like
you don't fight.
we don't fight.
You guys are like the mature siblings that don't fight. Like we still fight a lot. Well, no.
But like you get on each other's nerves.
Very easily. Like, anytime we go on vacation, yeah.
See, like my sister and I haven't actually been like annoyed or upset or anything like that with each other since like middle school.
Really?
Yeah, like I've never had an issue with her. But like that's what I'm saying. Like I think we would if I was like on a deeper level with her.
Well, yeah.
Like I don't text my sister.
Really?
But you text your sister, right?
I mean, yeah, like I'm not like, hey. I don't just send like, hey,
Yeah,
or
but
sup.
But like
But
throughout the duration of a week,
yeah.
how many times do you think you guys text?
Let me look. I sent her a Halloween chain letter today.
Was it the one I sent?
Actually, the last text we had was October 20th, but we Snapchat like every day.
Yeah,
Like, just sending
I don't
random
have my sister
Snapchats.
added on Snapchat.
You don't even
I-
have your sister on Snapchat?
No, dude, that's what I'm saying. It's a way different relationship.
That is weird. I mean, it's not weird. It's just
It's different. I think
Yeah.
there's a lot of people whose relationships are like mine and my sister and I, like we love each other and we have. It's not like there was any like falling out or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
We just like have never been like that. Like I text her maybe like I don't know 3 times a month.
Well, I remember you like didn't reply to her text for like 2 weeks because you didn't want to like watch her dog or something. I remember you told me you're like, yeah, Morgan texted me. I'm just not gonna respond because I don't want to do it.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, there's just this shared understanding. But it goes both ways. Like, I'll text her. She'll call me like 4 days later, be like, oh, hey, Johnny, what's up? Sorry.
Yeah, see, if that doesn't happen with us. Like, if one of us doesn't reply, the other one's gonna get to the bottom of it. Like, there's not maybe as much like space given.
Yeah.
Like, there's not. Yeah, that's probably the best way to say it. There's not as much space given to the other person.
Yeah.
Like.
But, like, I think you probably have, like, you hang out with your sister more than I do.
Yeah.
Now, when you guys, like...
what do we do for fun?
Well, that's one question. But also, like, I'm trying to think. When you guys haven't lived in the same house and when she hasn't been in a different country...
Yeah.
Has that happened when you guys are both in the same country but living in different places?
Yeah.
When you were both in college?
Yeah.
Would you guys, like, hang out? Like, just go over there and just chill for, like, a night?
Like, when she was in college and I was still in high school, not really.
But when you guys were both in college?
Yeah, I would go hang out sometimes. I was also lonely and had no friends. So, that's part of it. Like, hey, it's Friday and
I have no
my
friends.
2 friends are gone, so can I hang out?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean...
Will she text you and be like, hey, come hang out tonight?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. I like hearing how the relationships are different.
Like, what do you and Morgan do for fun?
That's what we don't hang out.
Like, you never just go to her place, or like you never.
She's been in a new apartment for like 3 months and I've never been.
Okay.
And it's like 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
But it's not like, well, the thing is she's much more extroverted and much more like, she's always the one putting herself out there and like creating the activities and doing the things. So she'll come over here all the time, like every weekend and stuff. And she will be like, hey, Johnny, you want to hang out with me next weekend? And like, we can go on a hike or like go on a run, or like, for her, she likes activities and like things.
And you
like,
just say no.
You
just like, nah, dude, I don't want to.
Kinda. Well, the thing is, I don't say no, but the reality is, like, if I'm busy throughout the week and I have the weekend to chill, I kind of want to chill with the boys.
Yeah, I mean, you have to weigh your options. That's the thing, is like that's why having a girlfriend right now would kind of suck, because I have not much extra time, and my extra time I'm kind of spending with either my family or the boys,
or Warzone.
Or Warzone. That's the boys though, and that means that something's got to get cut out. So what am I cutting out? My family, the podcast, my job, or the boys?
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty easy for me.
Yeah. And for me, I know that whenever I get a girlfriend, I'm cutting out the family.
Yeah, dude, kinda.
I don't want to do it, but that's just how it is.
That's like what I've done in the past, and I hate that about myself. Like, that's something that, like, that's why I want to take more time before I'm like in a relationship, because like I like went too hard.
Like, with just like focusing all on the girlfriend.
Yeah, like just spending all my energy doing that.
Yeah.
And like I have so much energy that I want to spend elsewhere.
Yeah.
So
No,
like,
I agree. I don't know. It's super interesting to me though, that like, yeah, like my sister and I don't think she really cares. Like, she has so many friends, and she's way different than me. Like, she's got like 1,000 friends and it's like does things.
She seems pretty cool.
And I'm just not that.
Seems like you could take a page out of her book.
Yeah.
Maybe you should hang out with her. Learn what it's like.
But like, she'll be like, hey, Johnny, you want to go on a hike next weekend?
She calls you Johnny?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you know. She's like, hey, Johnny, you want to go on a hike next weekend? I'll be like, maybe. But
doesn't happen.
The number of times she's proposed an idea and I've accepted it.
Like, what's the percentage? What's your batting average?
Like 7%. Dude, honestly, it's really fucked up. But the only times I usually do things with her are on her birthday or a parent's birthday or a holiday.
Wow. Maybe you got to hang out with your sister.
No, I want to.
Text her right now and set up a meeting time.
Hey, dude, honestly, she would think something's wrong if I texted her and said, hey, want to hang out?
What are you doing on Sunday? Are you doing anything on Sunday? Text her right now. It's either that or you're going to help us move in. It's your first day off.
That's true. It is my first day. I don't really have an obligation. But the thing is,
Morgan, if you're listening, you're not, but if you're listening, John wants to hang out.
No, but you know what you were saying about, like, you have so much energy you want to spend elsewhere?
Yeah.
this is fucked up, but like I really think about like I could spend time with my family or I could work on like podcast stuff and like work on my goals.
Yeah.
And oftentimes I'm like, why would I go on a hike with Morgan when I could like edit a podcast?
Okay, but you can't always do
That's yeah.
yeah.
And that's
I think
what
therapy's going to be good for you.
Yeah. Well, okay, wait. I want to talk about that in a
Okay.
second, but before I forget, relating to that, there's this album that came out called It's Kind of a Long Story by this guy named Jay Zach, who we are interviewing.
Jay Sack?
Jay Zach.
All right, Jay Zach.
Not Jay like Sack, but
Sorry. Sorry, Jay Sack. Jay
but
Zach.
his name's Jerry. He's cool, and he has like 90,000 followers. Just dropped this album.
Oh, hell yeah.
And we're interviewing him next week, for Nas. So go subscribe over there. But in one of his songs, he has a line about like, I've been like working so focused on the future, forgetting that like. I don't know what the line is, but it's something about I've been so focused on the future and working towards the future, but like I'm forgetting that like the best times of my life are like right now.
Yeah, it's like
something
it's
along
like the
those
Andy
lines.
Bernard office line, sort of.
Sort of, yeah, but in a different way. And it's like I gotta not get so wrapped up in like the goals because listen. I think I'm confident. I'm actually certain that things will take off at some point.
I agree
with this show and with what we want to do with entertainment. I think it's just a matter of time, but like I also don't want to get to a point where we get there and it's like I've just isolated myself from
Yeah.
anything fun
It's
in
like
life.
You got nothing left.
And like I don't talk to my family and I have like you and Shim and Willig and that's about it. Like that would kind of suck.
That's kind of what we have now.
Well,
Plus like a few other friends too.
yeah, I
Yeah,
I don't want to focus so much in the goals that I lose myself along the way.
Okay, wow, that is very profound. I think
And that's why
good.
that's a good transition.
yeah.
I signed up for therapy.
Nice.
I don't have it scheduled yet, but I emailed these people, and I was actually kind of bummed because one of the ladies that was like the one that intrigued me the most emailed me back. She seemed cool, but she was like, yeah, I'm only doing video and phone stuff because of COVID. And like,
You prefer in person?
yeah, I don't know. It's weird because I do so much stuff via video and phone and like internet that like you'd think I'd be comfortable with it. But for me, it's like, I just really want like that personal
the
face-to-face thing.
Yeah, I think it's I think you get more out of it when you're talking to someone face to face rather than over a FaceTime.
Yeah.
Like if we were having this conversation over FaceTime, it probably wouldn't be the same vibe.
Yeah, you lose a lot via like when you take out that personal connection.
Yeah.
And I think that part of me is like, I know that like the therapist isn't like in it solely for the money, but like they got to make a living, right?
Yeah.
But like part of me feels like if they do it via like a phone thing that they like
They're, like,
wouldn't
cheating
really
it?
give a shit. Like they wouldn't really listen.
I see.
I feel like they'd be on the phone like making eggs and be like, oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Tell me about that.
How does that make you feel? And
Yeah,
they're just
yeah.
like not giving a shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I completely lost my train of thought.
I could tell when it
I
left
was-
your brain.
I was going somewhere with that, and I don't know where I was going. So wait, what did you just say?
I was saying with like I don't want to talk on the phone with someone because I feel like
Yeah.
they wouldn't pay much attention.
Yeah. Okay. That's where I was going. That's the thing is like if it was on like FaceTime or something or like a phone call, it's so easy to get distracted. But like one of the biggest things that I've enjoyed about therapy was going into a room that's like a neutral setting and you just sit on the couch and you put your phone away and you put it on silent and like that is all just gone and then you just are talking about your day and your problems and
It's like the podcast
throwing it all out there. Yeah, kind of, but with less distractions and it's
and
not
a
as
professional.
and not as funny and you might cry, but
Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm excited. Like I've never been worried by it. I've never been like anxious about like I've never been against it. It's more of like I got a lot of other shit I want to do. Why the fuck am I going to spend time talking to a therapist? I ain't no actually it's not like the mindset of like I ain't no bitch. Like I've always thought it's cool. It's more of like if I got X amount of hours, I don't really feel like talking to Karen for like an hour.
Right.
You know?
I mean,
But I've decided what I was saying
your
before
mental health is very important.
is I feel like I've tried I have been doing so many different things that I've spread myself so thin to where I'm like
I could poke a hole right through you.
yeah, like I don't know how to describe it to you guys and people like you guys can probably relate if you've ever been so like overwhelmed, but it's more of like I'm just so burnt out creatively that I just feel like tired. Like I'm not tired, but it's like, damn, I'm just like tired.
Yeah, you're mentally exhausted.
Yeah, and I was like, why don't I just go see what it's all about?
Yeah, I think you'll like it. I mean, yeah, like it's important to do. I mean, I think everybody can take something away from it. I think the thing is, like, with starting, it's scary because like you don't even know. It's hard to know where to begin. Yeah, that's the hardest thing for me. Is like I've seen 2 different therapists, and the hardest thing is the first couple of days where you're just trying to tell your story and so they can understand you.
Yeah,
and it like there's just so many layers to your story, and there's so many things you could talk about, and so many problems that I realized that I had that like that almost overwhelmed me more. But if you can like get through the first couple sessions and then start where they start understanding you and you can start talking through your issues, then it gets better.
Yeah, no, that's what I've thought about is like, dude, I have so many things that like are pulling me in different directions.
It's overwhelming.
That I'm like, dude, like, because there's like personal relationship stuff that like are not the best. There's like family relationship stuff that could get better. There's like
stuff in the past.
There's past stuff, like past trauma. Then there's like career oriented stuff and like goal oriented stuff.
Yep.
And it's like there's like 9 different things that like,
yeah. And
it's like, how am I going to tell you all of this without forgetting something? And then I'm going to be like, oh wait, I forgot to tell you about this thing.
I mean, yeah, that's like, that's not a problem to do it. Just like if you ever have something to like, you can literally talk about anything. Sometimes I would just talk about my day and talk about whatever the hell. Sometimes I would talk about problems and cry.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. The biggest thing is either you're going to tell this person and you're going to kind of start working through it, or you're just going to not go to therapy and you're going to deal with all that on your own. Like those are your options. So it's easier to work through it.
Yeah. And like, honestly, I think I would survive even if I don't go. Like I could get through this. I have no doubt.
Okay.
But it's just like, how much am I willing to like, how much sanity am I willing to lose along the way?
Yeah, you don't want to sacrifice anything.
Yeah. So I'm excited. We'll see. But the one lady, you know what's funny is like I looked up different therapists like in the area, and I hardcore judge them based on what they look like right off the bat. Like I don't give a shit what you say on your bio. I look at your face and I'm like,
do you have a kind face? Basically.
Yeah,
understanding face.
And I don't want them too old, and I don't want a man, which is weird.
Okay, I've had a man and I've had a woman.
Did you have a preference, or were they both?
I did like the woman better.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious. I would love to see percentages of how many like men like prefer women therapists and how many women prefer men therapists.
Yeah. I would think women would want a woman too.
Yeah, I feel like most people want a woman, which is weird.
Yeah, I feel like maybe it's because it's like a motherly, not like a motherly figure, but like motherly,
like warmer
female figures in your life. Important female figures in your life are like, I feel like people you can go to with problems.
Yeah.
And like men typically are not.
Yeah.
So,
which is sad that like, because I'm sure men who are therapists are probably very like conscientious and like great, but
think about like the men in your life. Like, do you think you could go to your dad with these problems? I don't think you could.
Yeah, no. I mean, like I love my dad, but he's
not
he's a hardo.
Yeah, he would just suck it up.
Yeah,
punch yourself in the face, and you'll start worrying about that instead of your other problems.
Exactly. So yeah, I found this one lady, and she seemed like, mid-30s. That like I don't want where like your hair is graying. Like I'm sorry, but then I feel like you're just it's sad, and I'm sorry.
This kid really does hate old ladies. The poem is true. This man hates old women.
Dude, I'm sorry, but it's just that like I don't think you can relate to some of my things.
No, I
think you're a little too old to get it.
I think that's true. Like younger people, especially with podcast stuff, like an older person might not really get it.
Yeah.
So
no, and it's like it's so fucked, but like if you're a little older, I just feel like you might be a little more knowledgeable and have more wisdom and more experience, but I feel like you're just not really gonna get some of the things, and it's gonna piss me off, and then I'm gonna start hating you because you're dumb.
Okay, don't think any of them are dumb.
No, but yeah, so signed up for therapy.
Nice.
Haven't scheduled a date because I don't want to do it over the video, but we'll see.
Okay, good. I think everybody should do it. If you guys are contemplating it, just do it. You will not regret it.
Unless they suck ass, and then you regret it.
Well, yeah, but you won't.
Before we hop into the segments here, I have a few different ideas for future episodes. Starting next week, Kyle and I are going to start recording like double episodes.
Oh,
it's going to be dreadful.
Happens like every winter.
Every winter is like just crazy.
Yeah.
Next winter, well, if the world is back to normal by next winter and we're both doing things and going places, it'll be even more chaotic like it was
shitty.
the first year.
Yep.
But anyways, someone commented that they want to have us do Mad Libs on the show, which could be funny. That's an easy idea. Someone wants us to take a personality test.
Easy
Content. We love these ideas, guys. If you guys have ideas for episodes we could record over the next 2 months, because we're going to be gone, it's going to be chaos, let us know. We need easy content ideas.
Yeah, it could be brackets. It could be something similar to like when we did MASH.
Any sort of game or talking thing.
Games or just whatever.
Yeah.
Hit us up, please.
Riddles, little quiz things. I don't know. So yeah, and we're also planning on live streaming more because I'm taking a little break from work, and so I'm going to...
That could be the move. We could just do a couple extra live streams and then boom, there's an episode.
Yeah, no, I was thinking like we could live stream an episode. We end the live stream and then we already have it all set up, and then we just record one off stream because we can't live stream back to back because then it would be 2 episodes in a day live streamed, which we don't want.
Yeah, would we keep that episode up for the day?
So we would like on a Monday, let's say, we would live stream the episode for a Monday.
Yeah.
We would end the live stream, then we would post, that would be up on YouTube as Monday's episode, and then we would record right after we would record the episode for Thursday.
Yeah, I got you.
Or something like
That's
that.
Good brain.
Yeah. So anyways, with that being said, thank you guys so much. We've got 17,000 downloads in October.
That's crazy to us. I mean, last month we got 11 something. The past 2 months we got 11 something. So, I mean, like, thank you guys all for listening. This has been so crazy for us to just compared to a year ago. How much we've grown is light years. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. So just thank all of you guys. We love you. Thank you.
And continue to spread the gospel of PIMS.
Spread the gospel. We will write that Bible.
Yes. Tell your friends, please. Just tell your coworkers, anyone. All right. Kyle.
Yes.
Today we have Why'd You Google That and Why'd You Google That and fan questions. And if you guys don't know how it works around here, Why'd You Google That is Kyle and I go on Google. We start typing something in. We see what pops up, and we just explain it. Anything that we find weird or interesting. Okay, so for my Why'd You Google That this week, it actually happened last night in our group chat.
Oh.
So last episode we were talking about orgies at masquerade parties.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden I had this revelation that like the word orgy, I always thought like orgasm thing, like relating to orgasms, but I was like, but an orgy, what's the full word for the word orgy?
Yeah, like original or like organizational.
Organic orgasms.
Yeah, something.
And so I asked our friends, and Willig actually looked it up on Google for me.
The worst kind of person.
That's what you do. You Google everything.
No, not anymore. I've changed.
Oh, you've changed to ponder.
This podcast has changed me.
Oh, Kyle's more of a ponderer now.
I'm a ponderer.
So Willig said, Googled, is orgy short for anything? And it says the word orgy comes from the Greek orgia, meaning secret rites, which referred to the secret rites of Dionysus, the Greek god of wine and lovemaking.
Nice. That's a good god to be.
Dude.
You drink wine and you just have sex. That's pretty sweet.
That is legendary. Like, it's one thing to get to be the god of sex, but wine and sex?
Like, I don't love wine, but that's the alcohol back then. I'm all about it.
So it says, an orgy is a gathering of a number of people that involves sex and drinking.
So then that begs the question, without drinking, is it an orgy? And I guess it's not.
That is a mind-blowing revelation.
Then it's just group sex. And then
if I was having an orgy,
you got to be drunk. Like, why are you sober? Otherwise, this was like a planned thing, and that's fine.
A
But
lot of people have planned. I don't think orgies go unplanned.
no, orgies go unplanned. They go unplanned. For
There's
sure.
unplanned orgies?
Well, probably. I guess you got to do. Yeah, you probably do.
I
But
mean-
you'd want some drinks in your system, I'd think.
I think that if you have a planned orgy, you'd be more likely to be sober because you're like actively into orgies.
Yeah.
But if you're like fucked up, you did coke and are really drunk, then you might have an unplanned orgy.
Sure. Yeah. You think there's like currently a group chat right now that they're like planning a place,
Yeah.
time, and when,
Yeah, dude.
location.
I think there's a lot of like older couple, not old, but like I think there's like
All the
couples
old
in their
ladies
40s.
having their orgies. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Swingers.
Yeah, swingers where they like share
Dude.
each other.
I could never be in an open relationship. I could never be a swinger. I can't. I can't
Wow,
do
you're
it.
an insecure bitch.
Yeah, I am. I am insecure. I would not feel confident in that relationship after that.
Yeah.
Because I would just feel like you don't want me, you want somebody else.
She just gets railed by a guy with like a 12-inch horse cock.
Yeah,
and you're like,
yeah.
"Damn."
It's like, what am I? I'm just sitting here like, are we still together? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
Can't do it.
So there you go, guys. An orgy is short for or it's a Greek.
Orgia.
It's a term for secret rites.
Okay. Well, I Googled, what is the most expensive thing in the world?
Wow.
So I got a list of some just wildly expensive things. One of them
Can I guess?
of some
One of the 10. I think I
Sure.
know.
Go.
Is it the Hearst Castle?
Hearst Castle.
Or no, the fucking shit, what's his name? What's that college with a V? Vanderbilt. The Vanderbilt Castle? Is that not on there?
Not seeing it.
Okay.
I don't think these are the most these aren't the most expensive things. These are just the weirdest like expensive things.
Oh, so they're not like properties or like
yeah.
mansions
Well,
or-
there are some, I think, but because
they're more
some
like
of them are like
objects.
$10,000, but it's like, why would you spend $10,000 for this?
Oh, okay.
I mean, number one is like fucking expensive, but all right. I'm just
Okay.
gonna go through some highlights here.
Okay.
All right, we got a magnetic floating bed. It floats 1.2 feet above the ground and it can hold up to 2,000 pounds. That's actually pretty sick. It just floats because of the magnets.
What?
That would be fun.
That would give me cancer, I feel like, right? Like,
Maybe.
I don't know if magnets give you cancer.
I don't either. How much money?
Well, you said if it's really fucking expensive,
That's pretty expensive. This isn't the most expensive.
so it's not
Like
a bill.
realistically, for a magnetic floating bed, how much money?
Well, it's just a bed, so I'd say like 50 million.
Oh, are you kidding me? It's 1.6.
Oh.
50 million for a bed?
Well, you said the most expensive things in the world.
Well, but then I came back.
So these aren't the most expensive things. They're just obscure things that are expensive.
Okay. Yeah, basically.
Okay.
What do you think the domain for insure.com is? How much money do you think that is?
Oh my god.
It's a lot of money for a domain.
15 million.
16 million. That's close.
Damn.
There is a dead shark that is an art piece that is basically a tiger shark in a tank full of formaldehyde that was picked up by an anonymous hedge fund manager. There's just a shark. I'll cover the price, but look at that. There's just a shark in a tank, and it's like frozen,
And
basically.
it's dead.
Yeah, it was just sitting there.
Okay.
How much money?
34 million.
12 million.
Oh.
All right, we'll try to go some bigger ones to see here. All right, what do you think? 201 carat gemstone watch.
I don't know.
Dude, how is this even a watch? Look at this.
What?
Doesn't
Does
even,
that even tell time?
Yeah, it's in the middle, like the smallest little piece of it.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's mainly just a fat piece of money. I don't know. Tell me.
25 million.
Okay.
Okay, there is a photograph that is the most expensive photograph ever sold.
Does it look stupid? I bet it's a
Yeah.
dumb foot.
It's
That?
like, yeah, that's the most expensive photo ever sold.
It's just grass and water.
It's grass and water, and then more grass in a little pathway.
Dude, see, this is like kind of relating to our modern art debate. Photography's dope, but like some of the things that like makes a professional photographer professional, it's like I kind of feel like I could do that.
Same. I could have taken this picture.
Like-
$4.3 million for a picture. A picture. Someone
Dude.
took one picture and they probably didn't even know what the fuck they were doing.
Does it give context to like why it was so expensive?
German visual artist Andreas Gursky in 1999. That's it.
Bro,
Yeah.
What?
Okay. There's a There's a feather of an extinct bird that is $10,000. I don't even know why
It's
you would.
not that.
It's
like,
not that
I
bad.
could drop that if I wanted to waste my money.
Okay. There is a parking spot in Manhattan for $1 million.
Whoa.
Parking spot lies in the posh locality of downtown Manhattan and costs 6 times the average American's home.
Can I see this parking spot?
It doesn't look that cool, dude. It's like it's just a parking spot. It's like a weird garage.
Yeah. Well, no, I've seen like Casey Neistat is a YouTuber.
Yeah, does he go to that?
Well, I know he was like pretty rich, and he in his vlogs sometimes he'd go like pick up his car where there's like chauffeurs that get it from like the parking spot. But like, yeah, dude, I think like a lot of people spend like tens of thousands of dollars for a parking spot.
Fucking bullshit. All right, I'm just gonna go to number one. The number one most expensive thing. It's a yacht.
Is it Elon Musk's?
Well, so I'll read this. The yacht is plated with 100,000 kilograms of gold and platinum and has other extravagances like statues made of T-Rex bones, wine glasses made of 18-karat diamond. Some reports say that this yacht may have been fake in 2011. However, this yacht was confirmed to exist again in 2014.
Bro.
So there's the yacht. Looks pretty fucking sweet.
It's literally like
it's made of gold.
Made of gold.
Yeah. Why?
And
I don't know. Because you have money.
Gold and platinum.
Yeah. How much money?
300 million.
4.5 billion.
What? What?
Yeah. You got T-Rex bones in there.
Who has? Imagine.
It doesn't even say who has
that rich to where you are just like have so much money. You're like, why don't we just make it out of gold?
I mean, yeah. I don't know how you have that much money.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look up just most expensive thing on the planet. Because there's got to be like a number one most valuable thing.
Yeah, could I buy a country? Like, how much would the United States cost?
You'd probably have to buy out their debt, like a contract.
Okay, trillions.
What? I typed in most expensive thing on the planet, and tape. Tape is the literal tape.
$840
thing
tape
that pops up.
Why is that tape so much money?
Dude, the Buckingham Palace is only 1.5 billion.
A person could buy the
So you
Buckingham
could buy-
Palace. I mean, it's
Damn.
probably not for sale, but
All right, guys. Well, moving on here, we're going to hop into the fan questions. If you guys are new around here or have never asked us questions, or maybe you've asked them in the past, DM us on Instagram at PIMS Podcast and ask away. We answer, 4 to 5 each week of the best ones we find. So get creative. Don't suck. And we might answer your question. If we don't answer it right away, we'll save it for a future episode. All right, the first question here is from Josiah Visser. And he says, would you rather play the video game that you hate the most for a year or not talk to your best friend or see your best friend for a year?
probably the video game.
But like,
What's my least favorite video game? I don't know.
That's tough because usually you don't play the games that you hate.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about like the amount of rage I get from even playing a game I like. I just imagine being forced to play a game you despise for a year.
Do I have to play it?
Yeah.
Like how often? Like once a day?
Couple hours a night.
I'd probably do that, and I would just be in the party while you guys are playing Warzone, playing whatever the fuck game I'm playing like bees, like a bumblebee.
But it's
game.
just like it's just the worst game
like Goat Simulator.
ever. No, but see, like Goat Simulator is actually like fun. It's got to be something that's like broken.
I've never
doesn't work.
Had a game that's that bad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the worst video game ever.
The thing is like people don't usually buy or play the bad games.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say, but I can only imagine it'd be really fucking boring.
Yeah, no, it's probably terrible. But I had a Hulk game that was pretty stupid. I had a boxing game actually that's really boring on the GameCube. You just button smash.
Yeah.
Like it gets old after like one fight.
Or you could choose to play whatever games you want. You just wouldn't be able to see your best friend for a year. Now, it's an important question. Which one of your friends is your best friend?
Well, it's either I don't podcast or I just isolate myself from the person I'm living with or Luke, who I just play Warzone with every single day. So I don't know.
Yeah, so it's a tough decision.
That is a toughie.
Yeah. So I guess I would choose the video game for a year.
Yeah.
It would suck, though.
I would too.
All right.
Okay. My first question is, do you guys live together? No. We don't.
The thing is, I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but if you don't know if we don't live together, you clearly don't listen to enough PIMS.
That's true.
Cody Webb. By the way, I think Cody has the best questions.
Yeah, he's like the question king.
Cody's a beast with the questions. He says, would you rather get a flat tire every time you drive alone or have your dick make bagpipe noises every time you use it for pleasure?
Wait, every time I drive alone?
Yeah, you get a flat tire.
Dude, I'm probably doing the bagpipes because I drive alone a lot.
Yeah. Every single time you come over here to record, you get a flat tire.
Dude, that would be terrible.
You'd have to prepare your whole life around this.
I guess, but like bagpipe noises, that's not good either because it always starts off with like
yeah, and it gets like really loud, dude.
Yeah, dude, I used to have a kid up the street that played the bagpipes and that kid was so annoying.
But it's kind of fire if they're good at it.
Yeah, bagpipes are kind of dope.
They
but
are a cool instrument.
No one's going to be that into it. No one's going to be like, whoa, you just make bagpipe noises? And be like, yeah, fuck.
Well, now, if your flat tire went flat every time you drove alone, is this something where like you'd know that this was a condition you had, or would it be like every time you're just like, again?
I mean, I think you would probably realize after a certain time like,
that you're cursed.
That I'm cursed, yeah. But like, how else would I get here? I can't drive with somebody else. Bring my sister or like a cat or something. I could bring my cat.
That doesn't count.
Okay, then no. You'd need to come pick me up.
Every time you want to come record, you abduct your sister, duct tape her mouth shut, tie her arms and legs, and throw her in your trunk.
Well, I could just bring Jordan with me now.
I don't think he'd like that.
He wouldn't like that either, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm taking the bagpipes.
All right.
What about you?
I mean, I'd probably go with the bagpipes, but like, imagine trying to jerk off.
Just late at night.
Yeah. Like we get off Warzone, it's like, all right, boys, I'm going to go to bed. Yeah. 10 minutes later, Shim just hears. Beep, 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 beep. All right.
Okay.
All right, the last question for today is from Anthony Mina, and he says, if you were to give one superpower to each other, what would it be and why?
Oh, this is good. I'm going to give you the superpower to shed all of your body hair whenever you want. You can just click a button and it's just
and I'm like Pitbull.
Yeah.
I'm just
well, like
silky.
you can choose how much hair you want. It's like you choose a setting and you're like click and it just drops off. I'm helping you.
Can I choose different parts of my body? Like I only want to trim my balls, not my chest today.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
You can be fully groomed all the time. That's your superpower.
That'd be kind of nice.
All right.
I appreciate that.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Yeah.
You could have gave me a bad one.
Yeah. See, originally I was going to give you a bad one, but that would be a helpful superpower without, being like, oh, I could fly,
Yeah.
It's just like a useful superpower.
For a superpower for you.
Yeah.
I think I would give you where at any moment you could just attain the skill set of any athlete.
Sweet.
So like,
I could just play in the NBA or MLB.
No, but it's temporary. So you couldn't fake your way and pretend to be James Harden for your whole career.
But I could change it every day, though, right?
Yeah, like every day you could wake up and you could just attain any athlete's strength and like skill set.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean you could still have an off day.
Can I use the athlete more than once? Or is it like a one-time thing?
It's one and done.
I wouldn't have a long career, but yeah, I'd have to like wait till I get to the finals to like unleash LeBron, Steph Curry, KD, Michael Jordan, like all those guys. I just have to like rely on like Matt Bonner and like the Tiago Splitters of the world.
And you get them in their current age. So if you get Michael Jordan now, you get like 55-year-old Michael Jordan.
Fuck. I would just match up. I would just match up with whoever I'm matching up against, and it's like we're just a wash, and like I'll play all right. And then we get to the finals. We just got to get to the finals. I'll sign with a super team. I don't care. Then I unleash LeBron upon the world or whoever, Giannis,
But you said that you'd have a short career. I think you'd actually have a very long career because you could just always do the guys that are in their prime.
That's true. Yeah, there's always going to be new guys coming into the league, and I could just use them.
Exactly.
But then I guess on my off days, but like in practice, though, I'm going to be pretty bad because I don't want to waste a player in practice,
You don't have to practice. You don't go to practice.
Ain't nobody go to practice.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I mean, if you're that
Talking about
good,
practice.
where every day you have like, imagine one day you have like James Harden step back left-handed, and then
It's
the
almost
next
a lefty one game.
the next day you're just like LeBron.
I'm like a foot taller, and I'm like, oh, I'm Kevin Durant now.
Yeah, that'd be sick, dude.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. I'll take that superpower. Thank you.
I'm surprised you didn't go for baseball right away. Like,
I
you
could
win a
that's
World
the thing
Series.
is like I could be different. I could do different sports. Once I'm done with basketball, just move on over to baseball, move on over to football, move on over to fucking volleyball or whatever the hell, ping pong,
cricket one day.
Why not?
Yeah.
Just got a text from a weird number.
What'd they say?
Hi, Tawny. It's Ryan volunteering from Joe Biden with the Democrats. No, dude.
Sorry, wrong person.
Sorry, it's not Tawny.
Well, those were 3 good questions, guys.
Yeah, it was solid.
Or 4 maybe? I don't know.
3.
Guys, be sure to DM us on Instagram if you guys have any questions. We picked the best ones. So if yours suck, probably won't answer it. Kyle, where can the people follow? Well, where can they get extra content every single month?
Patreon.com/PIMS podcast if you'd like behind the scenes, deleted scenes, which I think are probably my favorite. It's all the stuff that we do before we record or stuff that we cut out that maybe was a little bit too risque for the podcast. We'll put that in there. And if you're feeling weird, my feet are also there. If that's just throwing it out there.
And you get a personalized video shout out, and you also get access to all of the previous Patreon videos. So there's probably like 30 different videos
so
up there.
$10 can go a long way.
So yeah, and it helps support the show. It helps out a lot, and we just really appreciate you guys. So, Kyle, where can they follow you?
Instagram at KyleStafford36. Follow the podcast at PIMS Podcast. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. If you're looking for merch, PIMS.store. Check it out.
Let's go, baby.
All my merch just came. I did not wear. There you go. John's got the hat. I'm just waiting for my black hat to show up. John continues to wear his hat very high on his head.
Dude, this is how my head is, dude.
No, you pulled. There you go.
Bro, that's covering my entire head.
Yeah.
It's like there's no gap between my eyebrows.
The point of a hat is to cover your head. You don't just put it on top of your head.
Bro, like this feels so wrong.
It's so right, though.
Dude, there's no forehead.
You look better. That's the
No,
point, is you take away the forehead.
No, that's not the point of hats.
I wore hats my whole life.
I've worn hats my whole life.
I play baseball, all right?
So what?
I wore hats.
You're telling me when you play baseball, you wear it like that?
No. Not like that. A little higher. Yeah, you look like a ball player.
Dude, no. That's so weird. It's like there's no gap between the hat and the eyebrow. That's not how it's like surgically attached to my eyebrow.
Good.
All right. Well, if you guys want to get PIMS hats, PIMS.store. If you want champion PIMS hoodies, which are top tier, go get them over there. They've been shipping way quicker than expected.
Yeah, I got mine in like 3 days, 4 days.
Yeah, which is pretty crazy. So shout out to our supplier. But yeah, guys, go check it out. PIMS.store. You can follow me at Hey Narwhal on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And with all that being said, there's new episodes every single Monday and Thursday. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Peace.